Hey, everybody. Welcome.
I almost ended the live by accident because I went to go I went to go click off our song
Yeah.
and I almost hit end broadcast.
Whoops. That would have been interesting. Like, oh, we're here. Nope. I guess we're not.
I am truly the biggest airhead on the planet.
No, you're not.
You blonde?
Really? Who's that? Oh, Randy.
Yes.
Randy, don't you have corn to husk?
Yeah, he needs to shut up and eat his chips and mind his own business, right?
Yeah, tell him not to be Dalton.
That's right. Don't be Dalton. Or Douche Canoe or anybody else.
Douche Canoe, I thought he got fired.
Yep, I think so.
We need to get our own version of a Douche Canoe. What can we call it?
I don't know. Anybody have suggestions?
Instead of Douche Canoe, Diaper Boat?
Diaper Boat. Oh my God.
Kitty Litter Canoe? I don't know. What sounds bad? What smells bad?
I'm not even
Besides
going
kitty
there.
litter and diapers.
That's true.
Somebody in the chat, give us some new name. We need a new douche canoe in the community. What can we name it?
I don't know.
I don't know. My brain's not working today.
Mine either.
Can't be funny.
Me neither. I'm tired today.
So I've, been visiting a couple channels,
Yeah.
and then I only comment maybe one. The rest I just listen while I'm doing things, and the one that I'm starting to get jealous because the one that I do watch and comment in, everybody has such witty ass comments. And I'm like, well, I need to be witty too. But then I try and it's the stupid, I write the stupidest shit and it goes over everybody's head because it's not funny.
Oh.
True.
Well, some days I can be witty and not today though. I'm tired, so I don't even feel witty today.
I have to think about trying to be witty. Some people are just blessed with wit.
Yes. I usually am pretty quick at that stuff. I was born to be a smartass.
Oh, I like that, Roddy gal. Sloppy seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But we need something that is equivalent to a canoe.
A kayak.
A sloppy kayak?
Yes.
No.
That sounds funny.
It has to roll off your tongue like douche canoe does.
I don't know.
71 said, I'm going to start putting a warning label on my comments so people will stop getting offended. Yes, you're one of the ones that comments that I laugh at, that I love. You don't need a warning. People are too freaking, what do they call that? Sensitive.
Rody Gal, I like that. Sensitive. Putrid pontoon.
We found it. Putrid pontoon.
Sissy, welcome. Yes.
Hey, Sissy. That's the new douche canoe. Putrid pontoon. I can't even say it. It's like a tongue twister. Hold on a minute. Putrid pontoon is texting me.
That's right.
We'll just call him PP.
Yes, there we go. PP.
That's it, 71. People are prudes. If you keep the heat, get out of the oven. Get out of the kitchen.
Get out of the oven. Oh my God.
Don't go in the damn oven. Catch on fire.
Why not?
So what are you doing, Leanne?
Sitting here, being tired and talking to everyone on here.
You better wake up. We need a story. So I have a story, guys. You're going to love this story, but I'm afraid I might get sued.
Uh-oh. Well,
let me ask the chat, because they're usually up on like social media criminality. If I talk about a superstar that's not so much a superstar now, but was in the past, can they sue me?
Yes, I will.
I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so, because if TMZ had it, of course they might sue TMZ. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't see why they would.
We could be the new TMZ with this. I'm telling you, TMZ would like this information.
Oh.
71 said, I got a new cat name. It's Yo Fuck You. Yo Fuck You. And it throws the finger.
I love it.
Did you see my cat, 71? My cat with 6 fingers? Okay, hippie sissy. I'm going to tell you guys anyway. If I get sued, at least I'll get infamous, right?
That's true.
And what are they going to take from me? My rental?
Right, right.
They're going to take my rental house. I mean, the house I rent in my car. Well, I own my car. They could have it, though. I'll just get another one. But anyway, so I know somebody, actually work with somebody, that used to do tour managing. And he wasn't the tour manager, but was part of the team that did the managing for Puff Daddy's tours.
Mm-hmm.
And not just his tours, like anything. You know what I mean? He was like part of the assistant team. And so we were talking yesterday, and he was bringing up something about girls with like 20-inch fingernails, and he doesn't understand why men think that's so attractive when girls have fake nails that are like 20 inches long and they're
right.
pointy. And because he said a lot of his guy friends really dig women with like 10-inch freaking pointy daggers coming out of their fingertips.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, well, I'm sure you're used to seeing it, because he was acting like he was amazed with it, like it's new. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And how all his friends are just so into it. And I said, well, I'm sure it's not new to you. I mean, you were with Puff Daddy. You had to see some girls with some fingernails and some other shit too, right? Those hot video girls, they always have long fingernails and
they
this
do.
and that and everything. And he goes, you would be surprised. And I said, what do you mean? Would not hot girls show up, you know, to be groupies? I thought they were all hot. They always made it in the music videos. Most of those, by the way, most of the girls you see in the rap videos are really, truly, they're groupies. Did you know that?
Yeah, I kind of figured that by the looks of some of them.
Okay. So I said, what do you mean? The hot video girls aren't waiting on the tarmac for you guys to get off the plane? He goes, no, they all the guys on the tour, including P. Diddy, had the weirdest fetishes. He said some of them were married and shit to women. And he said they like to take men and really, really, really overweight or obese women back to the hotel room every night.
What?
Yes.
Wow. I would have never guessed that.
Hi, Blissful.
Hi,
you've heard that, hippie? Really? Okay, yeah, so it's true.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, so if he did this, then how come all of the other hater rappers that didn't like him tell everybody? And he goes, because he said you would be shocked to know that a lot of them did that.
Wow.
So to be telling on him would be, he could fire back with the same information about them.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, wow. I said, well, they didn't think that the hot video girls were attractive. He said they got bored with them. Because anywhere they went, there would be hot video girls waiting in the hotel, waiting in the airport. They always knew where they were at. And they got sick of being with hot women. So they switched it up.
I'm surprised.
Fantasies.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Huh.
And he told me how Puff Daddy got his name. So he said that before Puff Daddy was famous and he was working for famous artists, that he would be like their runner. And they liked a drug called Puff. I don't know what that drug is. If anybody in the chat knows what drug was called Puff, let me know. And because I forgot to ask him that when he told me it. I don't know why. I was too on the floor about everything else he was telling me. So he would be the runner to go get the Puff. And that's how he got the name Puff Daddy. Hey, OG. And Dippy.
Hey, OG.
And Blissful. Yeah, 71 has a new cat name. It's Yo Fuck You. Where did that even come from, 71? What am I missing? That it's over my head. OG had, speaking of, maybe it is just weed, Roddy Gal, because that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because you puff it, right? Hey, Texas.
Hi, Texas.
Oh, I love when they come in together. That's the
I do
cutest
too.
thing. It makes me so bitter about my relationship. I'm like, Jesus, why can't I have that?
Yeah,
My
I hear
husband's
ya.
like, I don't know what you find so appealing about that shit. All I ever hear you doing is either listening to somebody screaming or you screaming.
Look, 71 and Hippie Sissy both say that it's meth.
Oh my gosh. See, I could really get sued, Hippie Sissy. I just told everybody that Puff Daddy was the meth runner and
71
had
says she just
fetishes.
looked it up.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yikes.
You always get it. Little bits of education.
Yes.
I had to Google it. I'm going to edit it. Okay. Thank you. Because I forgot to
Yeah.
ask him, but I mean, Puff, I think I did assume it was weed, but anyway. So he told me we had to he was busy, so we had to cut our conversation short.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to call an hour short, because I kept asking questions. But he told me he's going to tell me there's so much more he's going to tell me about that and other
Good.
famous people that would tour with them, you know? So I'm like, I am so here for this. I told him, I said, you should start an anonymous vlog and like
Yeah.
leak this shit out. And he's like, nobody even knows who Puff Daddy is anymore. And I'm like, yes, they do. He was just on TV the other day. He like produces things now.
Yeah, right.
And he goes, no, people wouldn't be interested enough in knowing it. I'm like, listen here, buddy. I'm part of this YouTube community, and people like to know if your cat shit on the couch. Trust me, people want to hear it.
That is true. I think it's interesting. That had to be an interesting conversation.
It was. So he's going to tell me more, and then I will tell you guys as long as I don't get sued.
I don't think you will. I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, we all love a good train wreck, right?
Yeah.
Makes us feel better. No. No, I mean, to each their own. I mean, if that's what your fetish is,
Go
you know,
for
but
it.
it was completely opposite of what I would envision as being part of the executive team for a famous rapper.
Right.
Like that, like you have that cliche image that there's hot girls sitting
Yes.
around your swimming pool all day and thong
Mhm.
and nothing else.
That look like
And just,
models. Yeah.
yes, the hot model girls just everywhere at your beck and call bringing you lemonade. Totally not the case. They were sick of it. They were bored with them.
Yes, Dippity Do. He did date Jennifer Lopez. Yes. That is
Yes, he did Dippity Do. And I even said that to this person. I said, he had one of the hottest women in the world. And he said there were girls that were hotter than Jennifer Lopez that were groupies for them. Like he said, like tens.
Wow.
10, 20s.
Can you imagine? And they weren't interested in that.
Yeah, they got bored.
Yep.
So I guess OG said eventually a brain comes
Yes,
in handy.
that is true. That's
That's
true.
very true. That's because I'm friends with a lot of men who dated in high school, like the hottest girls, and I thought they'd be together forever because the guy was hot and they were hot, and they end up divorced or whatever because and then marrying somebody that isn't as attractive.
Mhm.
And a lot of them tell me when you get to a certain age, you like looks, if you don't have anything to go with the looks, then it just falls apart.
Yes.
So I guess you do get bored with sexy.
Yep.
I heard Jennifer Lopez.
I have a story about that, and I won't say who, but a friend of mine actually met Jennifer Lopez at her work, and I'm not going to say any more than that to give out who it is, but you were not allowed to speak to Jennifer Lopez directly. You had to address her assistant, then her assistant right in front of. So, okay, Jennifer Lopez and her assistant were standing there talking to my friend. And my friend had to talk to the assistant, who would then talk to Jennifer, and Jennifer would talk back to her assistant and then back to my friend. She wouldn't directly have a conversation with my friend.
And they're in the same room?
They were like face to face, standing across from each other. Yes.
Oh my God. I would
Yes.
turn around and just quit the conversation.
I would have too. And unfortunately, where this person worked, she had to just deal with it. But she said it was the rudest thing ever. She would not
Shut
even
the
address you.
front
Yep.
door.
Yep. Hey, that guy. Welcome
That
back.
is gross.
Isn't that
Hippie sissy.
terrible?
That's the best word for that. Yes, like even the royal family doesn't do that. You just can't look
Right.
them in the eyeball.
Right. Yep.
I think you can speak to them, right? You're just not allowed to look at them
I think so.
unless
Yeah.
you're another royal.
Right.
Am I wrong, guys? I don't know if anybody knows anything
No,
about
I think
royals.
you're right, because look at when they're out in the public and stuff and they're speaking to people, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, they literally, my friend said it was so uncomfortable and awkward because she would ask, you know, whatever she was asking, and then the assistant would ask Jennifer the same thing. And Jennifer would answer her, and then the assistant would answer back to my friend. And I thought, oh my God, I don't even know how you dealt with that. I would have been not very
Oh,
nice.
British Tippy, I didn't mean to cut you off. She told me I'm wrong. You can look at them.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I thought you weren't allowed to look at them. Okay, thank you, British Tippy.
Yes.
See our cliches we have made up in our heads. I'm wrong about everything. I'm wrong about the royals and famous rappers and hot video girls. But anyway, that guy does clandestine affairs in the entertainment business, and he just said Jennifer Lopez is a pretentious ass hair.
Yeah, he said that Jenny from the Block, what was it? Forgot where she came from or something. It's up there somewhere, but yes. Oh, Texas, I didn't know that Ellen DeGeneres is the same way.
She is. I think she got canceled from it. Like, you didn't
Yeah.
remember every video in the world? Like, a lot of her people that worked for her, it all came out during COVID. Pretty much started to become public, the way she treated her people, because she would have to film at her house, and she would not let her production team, who worked with her for many years that she knew very well, use her bathroom.
Wow.
So, like, more things started coming out and out more and more, and yeah.
Good night, British Chippy. Thanks for coming.
Oh, good night, British Chippy. What time is it there? I like knowing people that live on the other side of the world.
Me too. Well, and you know, I'm thinking, okay, so Jennifer Lopez is now married to Ben Affleck. Is he like that too?
There's our beautiful tattoo. You know,
hey, tattoos.
I don't know.
Hi, honey.
I don't know about anybody else, but when I look at Ben Affleck, I just get that arrogant asshole vibe about him. But I don't know. He could be the nice. Oh, it's 10:30. Okay, go night.
Yeah, good night, British Chippy.
He just gives those vibes to me. I could be totally wrong. He could be nice.
I
don't know if you watch like celebrity gossip channels.
Oh,
I do. I didn't used to. I just started getting into them, but and it's crazy because there's so many like on those gossip channels, and they show a lot of paparazzi videos.
Yeah.
They film them like at places I go to, and I'm like, how come I never ran into Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber?
Isn't that funny?
Like, I'll literally recognize the places that they film them in front of, you know?
I agree, 71.
Because I literally live 15 minutes from Hollywood.
Right.
So, and 10 minutes from West Hollywood, where a lot of them like to go to the clubs, and they go to the clubs there at night, and then during the day, it's where all the little delis and all the little boutique eateries are, and a lot of good shopping. So that's where they all go. But every time I'm there, I don't see anybody famous.
We saw Taylor Swift one day when you were on the phone with me in her car.
I did see Taylor Swift, but that was in Malibu.
Yeah.
Not in my house, near my house. I did see LL Cool J.
Cool.
LL Cool J was giving me the eye.
Oh, did you say, hey?
I'll tell you the story. Okay, so Bella was filming a TV show at CBS lot, okay? And I don't know if anybody ever has visited, I can't speak, Universal here, but you can get like lot tours to go on and see like the hangars where they film everything. So every show has its own, it looks like an airplane hangar. And that's where they build the set, and everything's in one hangar, and there'll be rows and rows of them. So everyone is a different show. So the one show that Bella was filming, it had a back door, and of course I smoke. So I had to go outside to smoke, and it was in between an alleyway between her site or set and the set where they were doing what's that show he was just on? Oh God, karaoke, something with karaoke.
Yeah.
What was it called? Lip sync battle. Lip
Yeah.
sync battle. That's
Hey,
what it was.
Riley.
Hey, Riley, meet Paul. So, yes, Deputy Do. He does. So he was filming that, obviously. So I'm outside smoking, and I see an entourage of people standing around this really tall guy who looked good looking from a distance. And it was about 6 people around him, and then him in the middle. And he kept looking at me, and I kept looking back, because when people look at me, I don't look away. I usually
Right.
like, what the hell are you looking at? Look. So then I realized who it was, and I'm like, holy freaking shit, that's LL Cool J.
He was checking you out.
He was checking me out, but listen to what my nervous ass did. So Bella's agent comes outside to stand with me, and I said, don't look, but that's LL Cool J. And she's like, oh my God. So he walks halfway down between me and where he was standing. And he said, how are you doing, lady? And I said, I'm fine, but I need love, because that's one of his fucking songs.
Yeah.
I said, I'm fine, but I need love. Bella's agent said, you are fucking so embarrassing, and left me standing out there. And I turned 50 shades of purple, and he got this like cheesy ass crooked smile on his face and turned around and left. Who says that?
Only
you. You know what I mean?
Only
I didn't know what to do. I don't get starstruck. I was starstruck.
That guy says he had a cigarette with Johnny Depp.
Shut the front door.
Wow.
That is one person I would love to meet, because he's so interesting.
But you know, my friend also met Cardi B and said that she is absolutely a hoot, and she is so friendly. Like, she'll just talk your ear off.
O.J. Fish said her spouse worked at TV City and really?
Oh, wow.
Do you know, my husband loves to watch General Hospital, and it's filmed in Glendale, and tries to get me to go freaking stalk the set.
Only you would say that. I'm
like, I am not going to stalk the set of freaking General Hospital, because he's in love with Carly. So you can gawk over some freaking other woman.
Yeah.
Well, I'm standing next to you.
Well, that's okay. You told LL Cool J that you need love, so.
I did tell him I needed love. I'm embarrassed even telling you guys that story. He was scared of me after that. Hey, Salem.
I think it's funny.
So, that guy, was he cool? Was he really? Because I don't get weird vibes from him. He gives off good energy to me. But Ben Affleck doesn't give me good energy.
No. Tattoo said her brother golfed with Adam Levine. Woo!
Now, if I golfed with Adam Levine, I would have nothing on but my underwear.
I wouldn't be golfing, I'll tell you that.
I'd be like, let's go golfing. I'm not going to say I was just going to say something really gross, but I'll hold it.
Were you going to say, like, I'll chase your balls or some shit?
No, I was going to say you could do a hole-in-one, but shut up, Christy Ann. That's so horrible.
Here, I thought you said you weren't witty. That was pretty witty.
I mean, yeah, when you're never mind. X-rated witty. I'm sorry, everybody. That was so gross. Okay. That guy said he is sweet to the public, kind of a jerk to execs when they are trying to wrangle him. Oh, okay. Yeah, because he's probably, you know how the entertainment business is.
Right.
He's probably so tired of people's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, Bella does a lot of TV shows. Bella's been on 18, I lost count of TV shows. And she's a kid. So, and I think a lot of the producers and stuff are assholes. I couldn't imagine how they are with adults. So, you know, if they're like that with a kid, it's just what I don't know.
Right.
One day I'll tell you guys stories, but it's a brutal business to be in.
I'm sure.
Yes, Riley, I wouldn't like to be wrangled either, unless it's Adam Levine with his golf clubs.
Heck yeah. I hear that.
Adam Levine is hot as hell, though.
Yeah, he is.
Who
Yeah,
else do
he definitely is.
I met, oh, what was his name? Let me think. He was one of my dad's favorite actors. I think I told you this story, though. He was
You might.
what was that blonde lady's name? I think she was like, my dad was totally in love with her. Blonde lady who was in all the movies in the late 80s ish, I think. And she had a daughter who was equally as hot and is hot now. It's like daughter's more famous because this lady's really old now. She had blonde hair and bangs. She was like, everybody's like was in love with her.
I'm
And she did like a movie on a boat and she fell off the boat. It was like a comedy skit. Kurt
Oh,
Russell.
was it Goldie Hawn?
Yes, Goldie Hawn. Kurt Russell. So Bella goes to this indoor trampoline place. I forget the name of it. I can't think of it right now. Jojo Boom or something like that. Zozo Boom. She liked to go to it. It's not there anymore, but so we would go all the time on the weekends, and it's in near Calabasas. So a lot of like the Kardashians live in Calabasas. A lot of famous people live in Calabasas.
Yep.
So anyway, it's called Dojo Boom. That's what it was. So that was the only one around. So we have to drive to Calabasas, which is like an hour away. So we went one weekend, and who do I see but Kurt Russell with his little grandchildren?
Oh.
And they were jumping on the trampolines right next to Bella. And I'm like, my dad loved him and Goldie Hawn. So I'm like, how can I get a picture with him without bothering him with his grandchildren?
Right.
And not look like a stalker. So I was pretending to take selfies. I'm going to put this, I swear to God, I'm going to show you guys this picture. I'll put it up on the screen. It's on my old phone, so I have to get it, but I have it. So I'm taking a selfie and he's behind me and I'm pretending like I'm doing cute selfies and he sees me and makes the most god-awful, disgusted face because he knew what I was doing. And I have a picture of it.
Oh my God.
So that was another embarrassing celebrity moment. He knew what I was doing.
OG Fish said that she worked in Encino and Bruce Jenner always came into Starbucks that they went to pre-trans.
Oh, really? Was he nice? He always struck me as nice.
That
Overboard. See, Meatpole knew what movie I was talking about. It was called Overboard. It does sound like a Karate Place 71. I think it was probably supposed to.
That guy does not like the Kardashians. He says they're just as pretentious as they are on TV.
I can imagine.
I bet. Yeah.
Did you look at their butts up close? That guy? They cannot be real. Their asses cannot be real. Their asses are obnoxious.
Yeah.
And like perfectly shaped.
Uh-huh.
And they have these tiny little frames, tiny, and then Dojo Boom, there's the ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was nice, but bitched about the line. Oh, really? See, everybody. I didn't get to meet Goldie. Goldie wasn't with him. It was just him and his grandkids. What is their daughter's name?
Isn't it Kate something?
Yeah, Kate. She was not Kate Winslet. Oh my God. Kate Hudson.
Yes.
Kate Hudson. Hi, Jane.
Hey, Jane.
He had beautiful skin, OG. Copa said, I have met Diddy, and is he? And then I'm on here spilling the tea about him. Copa, were you here earlier when I opened up with the Diddy story? You're going to be mad at me. I don't think Copa heard my Diddy story. What a coincidence that she comes in saying she met him and I just spilled the tea.
I know. That's so funny.
See? Everything in life is connected.
That's right. It's the universe.
No, what was that guy's name? You know who was super nice that I really, 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 really loved?
Hey,
Sharon Osbourne.
Oh, really? She is really nice.
She was the absolute most sweetest person. And Bella was filming a TV show that she was a judge on. And it was her, that comedian that was, what was that movie called? What Stays in Vegas? It wasn't called that, but it was in Vegas. And it was kind of like a bunch of guys went to vacation in Vegas and they had a monkey.
Oh, was it The Hangover?
Yeah, it's The Hangover. It was one of the comedians from The Hangover, but not the Asian guy, the blonde guy.
Okay.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I can't ever remember people's names. I'm the worst with names. Anyway, it was him, Sharon Osbourne, and a famous country singer, and I can't remember his name right now either. But he has dark hair and always wears a cowboy hat, and tall and thin and hot. And I just named probably 90% of the country singer roster. You heard the opposite about Sharon Osbourne? Well, she was super nice. So anyway, Bella filmed the show, and that comedian that was in The Hangover was super, super rude to Bella. And Sharon would not, sorry, I'm choking on my coffee, wouldn't talk to anybody on the show and personally asked for Bella to come out and meet her. And Bella came out and she spent like 40 minutes talking to Bella and giving her advice and all kinds of, she was so sweet. Yeah, maybe
That's
she was
pretty cool.
Maybe, no, it wasn't Hugh Jackman. Is Hugh Jackman a country singer? No, it wasn't Bradley Cooper. I thought Hugh Jackman was an actor. Was he a country singer before that?
I don't think
Wait,
so.
wasn't Hugh Jackman
he's an actor.
the wolf? The Wolverine?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. No, I don't know what this guy's name was. It wasn't Bradley.
Ooh, look at
Brad
tattoos.
Paisley. It was Brad
Okay,
Paisley.
yeah. He's cute.
Yeah.
Did you see what tattoos said? David Spade was at a spa resort they were staying at, and he's a huge dick.
That's who it was. It was David Spade.
Oh.
It was David Spade. He was freaking horribly mean and horrible to Bella. Bella literally cried.
What a jerk.
No, not the one that Gwen Stefani.
That guy says Nicolas Cage is awesome to hang with.
Copa's laughing at me. Wait, who is? Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm.
See, I knew you were doing all kinds of clandestine things, that guy. So Tattoo said he was yelling in the valet line.
What a jerk.
So here's what he did to Bella. He did it on when they were filming too. So it was caught on film, and in the TV show, because I threatened to sue them if they aired it, they cut it. They cut that part out.
Wow.
So Bella was 11 or 12. I can't remember, but 11 or 12. And she had to do one of her cirque performance acts with her bow and arrow. So she goes up and she does it. And Bella has a sponsor for her bow. So it's a very expensive bow, but it was made for her. I didn't purchase it. But when you look at it, you can tell it's extremely expensive.
Right.
So he noticed that. And he said, started asking her questions while she's standing on stage holding a mic, being filmed, because it was in front of an audience, but a taped audience, not a live audience. You know what I mean? It wasn't live.
Right.
So I guess that's probably why he thought he could act like a dickhead, because it wasn't live. So she tells him where it's from, and I don't want to say the name on here in case somebody hunts down her sponsor. So it was the name was similar, I guess, to a porn magazine.
Oh, geez.
So this douchebag says to my 11-year-old, "Oh, I know all about blah, blah. Is that the same company? Something about asses." You know what I mean?
What?
That does it. And Bella just didn't know what to, she was in tears. He was just completely horrible to her and said inappropriate shit.
Yeah.
So I'm backstage. I'm in the control room, like right off the stage. I started to walk out. I was going to grab her. Like, I don't give two shits about clout and fame. Right. I'm not going to let Bella doesn't need to do a TV show. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was about ready to ruin everything and pull her off. And the producer stopped me. And I'm like, this is supposed to be a family show. I went crazy.
Yeah.
So Anyway, that's why Sharon Osbourne then later called her out, was talking to her, and it's a whole long story, but they edited that part out.
Good.
I mean, he would have freaking got destroyed by,
Oh yeah.
if that would have aired. Anyway.
Wow. That's
But
ridiculous.
you say inappropriate shit to an 11-year-old and then make them cry.
You talk to a little girl like that? That's ridiculous.
You refer to a porn magazine.
Right.
And how you know what it is and how the name of her beau is the same. Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah, that would piss me off. That's not right. Poor Bella.
Yeah. I mean, she was fine, but
but still, I mean, she was a little girl. You don't say that shit. Shouldn't even say it to anybody, you know?
I know. It was so weird. Like, just
Hi,
weird.
Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. So but I think that's probably why, in retrospect.
Yes.
Sharon was so nice. But she was awesome.
Good.
71 said he's an actor with a big one. Who? He's an actor with a big one. Nicolas Cage. But yeah, so I didn't even want them to I wanted them to just cut her all together. Just cut it all.
Right.
And I had already signed all kinds of contracts, and we flew I didn't live in LA at the time. We flew in at that time. We were flying into LA a lot. And so I flew back to Pennsylvania, and the executive producer called me to talk me into not cutting the whole thing. And that's when he promised me he would cut out all the inappropriate stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Bruce Campbell is a great guy. I was on set years ago as an extra for a sci-fi film he worked on, and he came out on our lunch break and spoke to
That's nice.
Oh, Hugh Jackman. He looks like he would have a big one. Meatpool has a big one. I know, Riley. You can tell.
That's right.
My cousin owns a catering business, but it's for movie sets.
Oh yeah.
Where they just come into the movie set and cater to the cast and the set people.
Uh-huh.
And she gets to meet everybody.
Oh, I bet.
Everybody. And I'll have to tell you guys stories about some of the people and some of the experiences she's had. But she has like bottles of tequila from, I forget who was that. I forget the names of the people. I'm going to have to sit down one day and remember it all. But just all kinds of gifts that they would bring, because you know how long it takes to film.
Oh yeah.
So she would, when she gets a contract, it's for the duration. So she would really get to know some of the actors and actresses. Craft services. Yes, that guy.
Wow.
How do we even get to talk about this? Oh, because of my P. Diddy.
Yeah, this is kind of a fun conversation, though. I'm liking this because I read all that celebrity stuff too, and I get People magazine, so I got to keep up on what's going on. I really think that's true.
Yeah, one of my best friends is super into like celebrity gossip and like knows everything there is to know about the Kardashians, and will literally call me and tell me where so and so was the night before because she watches all that shit. And hold on, Leanne, talk for a second.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. That would be kind of fun to do craft services for the movie set. It'd be a lot of work, but it'd be pretty cool to meet all the people. Has anybody else met any celebrities?
So anyway, so she is all into that, and I always made fun of her. I'm like, it's like a fantasy life, like I don't know what about that.
I think it would be cool. I mean, it's a lot of work, but it would still be kind of neat to be able to meet everybody.
Oh no, like her movie set business, like catering business, that I'm talking about someone who's obsessed with following celebrity gossip.
Oh yeah.
So I always used to make fun of her. Well, don't you know, when we weren't on YouTube for 2 months, I told you that's what I was getting addicted to.
Yeah, the Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber drama.
I'm telling you, that's why I'm in this community. There's something about my personality that I am addicted to this shit. I got so engrossed with freaking Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber gossip and drama. Like, I was starting to get pissed off at everybody for being mean to Selena. Like, literally, like I knew her.
Dippity Doo wants to know. They said, "What in the name of God has Madonna done to her face? It looks horrid."
Oh, did she?
I don't know, but it's bad.
Dippity do. Not only her face. Did you see her butt implants?
Oh my God, no, I didn't see that.
She literally went on a music show recently, and her face looks like what's Versace, the lady. What's her
Oh,
name?
Donatella. Yeah.
Donatella. Her face looks just like Donatella's.
Yep, it does.
And then she turned around to exit the stage after she announced it, and she had a Kim Kardashian ass.
Yikes.
You have to look it up.
I am going to have to look it up. Tattoos has a story. Ricky Schroeder is a friend of the family's. He used to come to our house in Alaska years ago with this family. He's nice.
Oh my gosh. Tattoos, you got to come up and tell us Ricky Schroeder stories.
Yeah.
Was he cute? It does look like a cat, Angie.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, there's a lady, and I can't think of her name, but I'm sure you've seen her before. They call her the cat lady now because her face is so screwed up, and she looks like a cat. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. We should look and go see. We got to show everybody Madonna. Baroness, you can sit with me anytime, except I'll break your eardrums. Okay, hold on. Let me get some Donatella. Well, not Donatella, Madonna. What am I talking about?
Well, you were thinking about Donatella Versace.
I was. Okay, wait. Let me shut down some stuff here pertaining to my work so I don't accidentally share it for the haters that like to hate. Speaking of haters and like to hate, does anybody know why? Holy shit, I have too many tabs open. I was told that somebody that was in our chat the other night went over to Likens or whoever's, I think it was Likens, correct me if I'm wrong, and told them everything we were talking about when we weren't even talking about Lycan. And then the whole chat was ripping us to hell apart. Does anybody know why that person that came into our chat that was always here decided to do that, or what the hell that was about? I'm curious. Inquiring minds need to know.
Yeah.
Madonna plastic surgery.
Yes, Dippity Doo. That's who we heard did it.
Yes, Wyoming event. Why would she do that?
It's a good question.
I hope she comes in because I need to know.
That guy says he can tell you. Drama.
You can tell. Can I drop the link?
I think he's just being facetious because he said drama.
Oh, that's not fun.
Salem,
all right, I found pictures.
Right over there and started shit, Salem said.
Yeah, why? I don't get it.
Who knows?
Wyoming, if you're listening anywhere out there in the universe, come in and tell me why you did that.
Yeah,
I would love to know. And then
while
we're at it, if anybody else that was over there talking shit wants to come over and tell us why they were talking shit, you can come on over. We're not going to be mean.
No.
I just want to know. All right, I'm gonna share the screen so we can look at Madonna's new butt.
And she has a super young boyfriend now too. Did you see that?
No.
He's like,
I mean, I don't see anything wrong if you're older and you want to have a hottie younger guy on your arm.
Yeah,
whatever,
he's like in his 20s, I think.
Oh, how old is she?
Like in her 60s, I think.
Is he famous?
No.
She has a thing for her. I don't know if she still does, but she used to have a thing for her dancers.
Yeah, I think that's what he is, if I remember right from what I read.
Oh shit, I'm not on Chrome. I can't share. I always forget when we go live to make sure I'm on Chrome. I'm on a regular Google. No, I can't show you her yeah, that's a little bit too young, OG. You're right. I can't show you because I'm not on the right thing. But if you guys, when we get off, Google Madonna's plastic surgery, because I thought she looked good before all that. I don't know why she did that.
I don't know.
That's sad. I feel bad for people.
I agree.
I guess when you go into denial at some point, That might be who it is, Riley. I'm not quite sure.
It could be. I can't think of his name. He's a really young, good-looking African-American male. He's super cute.
Yeah, she definitely ruined her face.
Yeah.
She did what a lot of these what's her name? Kylie Jenner did. They get those cheek implants that gives you that high cheekbone look, but then underneath it looks like your face is caved in, and then you add the Botox and the fillers, and then it just puffs. Oh my God, she completely ruined her face. And I saw her on an interview, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel, maybe the most 2 years ago, and I thought she looked gorgeous. So I don't know what the hell was in her brain.
That, yeah.
But I think people get that body dysmorphia where they look in the mirror, they don't see what everybody else sees.
Right.
Because I don't know how you can look at that and say, yes, this is amazing. I love these cheek implants. Go ahead and sew me up. I'll take them.
Looks terrible.
However they do that.
Yeah.
But hey, Wondering Sub. So no, they don't, Melanie. I think that's it. They can't let go. They can't let go. But so many people, because they have money and they have access to good skin treatments, they can go to dermatologists and get that resurfacing or whatever they call that, red lights and all the things in the UV, and all of the things that us normal folks cannot do, and we just have to age our own way. So they have access to all that, and that's why a lot of them, when they get in their 60s, they look absolutely amazing still, but better than most of the average people out there at that age. So I don't know why they go the extra mile and think putting in cheek implants that are way too big and putting enough Botox, like Madonna's lips are so blown up. I don't know how she keeps food in her mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't understand what they see in the mirror back at them that make them think that looks good. I don't
see what Dippity Do just said. Wyoming Adventure said she went over and played with the Dumbos, weirdos, because y'all were talking about boots.
Oh.
We really weren't talking much about her, though.
The only thing I said about boots was, if you were involved with the small town Joel thing, didn't you learn your lesson not to trust everybody on the internet that says that they're sick and don't have any medical help have any money for medical treatment? That's what I said. I guess Jess said something today on her live that people just can't take it when you get criticized, and it's not like we were even talking shit. It was a constructive criticism. I wouldn't get mad if someone said that to me.
No,
but whatever. I guess that's shit talking. In these crazy YouTube streets of all the things that people say about one another, what we said was so horrible that she had to go over there and start a fucking bash session on us. I guess that was very well warranted in her mind. But whatever, to each their own. I agree with you, Riley.
Yeah, and we really just give zero fucks. I'm just gonna say it. I don't. I'm like, whatever. I guess if you're talking about me, you're leaving somebody else alone. So piss off.
I know, Tattoos. Isn't that ridiculous? That is literally all we said. Like, if you just came out of a situation where somebody duped you with a fake illness for the better part of 2 whole entire years and scammed community members out of money, why then would it be easy for you to believe in? Wouldn't you be leery for the next person? That is all the fuck I said.
Yep. And Angie, you're right. People are just looking for content. Yep.
But she's not a channel owner, is she?
I don't know. I think so, but I'm not sure if she does anything with it. I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Okay, so she came over. She said we're weirdos. But meanwhile, in the chat, she was there the whole time talking nice and saying that she missed us. Like that's weird to me. Like, just don't say anything at all if you're going to be two-faced, because you just look stupid in the end, you know?
Pretty much.
I definitely don't go. Wyoming Adventure called us all dumb weird.
Dumbo weirdos.
Yeah, I guess. Thanks, Wyoming.
Well, that must include her because she was in the chat the whole time. So, you know.
We are weird, but we're good weird. You're right.
Right. Exactly, that guy. He said he means to be fair. We're all weirdos here. So why not? Yeah.
Hoarders rejected you again, so you have to clean? Did you try to go on the Hoarders show, Blissful? I love that show.
I do too.
I watched every freaking rerun of that show last year. Or no, it was during COVID, 2 years ago. I went on a Hoarders kick, watched every freaking episode there was.
Hey, Delaney.
Hi, Delaney. How
Hi,
are you,
Clarity
honey?
Cake.
Yeah, I guess I'm starting to see that, Clarity Cake. I didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither.
I always liked her. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some.
That's for sure. Like I said,
somebody...
if they're talking about us, they're leaving somebody else alone. So whatever, we can take it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they were saying. 71 said it was pretty bad, though.
Yeah. That's all right. It's better not to go and read it.
Oh, that's so cool, Blissful. If you get on, you have to tell us all about it.
Yeah. That would be
I hope you get on. So so listen to this. This is hilarious. So I almost got on a show. They were going to have me shoot the pilot, but then something happened and the whole show got canceled. And you guys are going to die when you hear what it was. So it was parents that had a talented child, but don't know where the talent came from because you don't own an ounce of it, pretty much. Is the storyline, okay? So then it was, if you could be anything that you ever wanted to be in life, but it wasn't possible, what is it? And so mine was, they wanted me to shoot a bow and arrow with my feet in a handstand and do a Cirque du Soleil act like Bella does.
Oh, wow.
So I was literally going to film this show and go into training to do this. And then I was all for it. Bella was like all for it too. You know what I mean?
That would have been cool.
Could you see me? The last time I tried to do a handstand, because Bella makes it look so easy on those, they call them canes, the handstand poses that she does them on. When she was learning, she made it look so easy, and her handstand canes were maybe a foot to 2 feet at the most off the ground. Now they're like 8 feet, but then they were 2 feet. And I'm like, I can freaking do that. Because I was a cheerleader and I could do back handspring. I could do shit, you know?
Right.
Not now and not when I tried this, but at some point in my life, I was doing that. So I'm like, I can do this. So I literally went up to do a handstand like she does, freaking fell over, kicked up and fell forward, like straight over. Didn't even hold it for a half of a millisecond. Banged my head off her cane and I knocked myself out. I wasn't out long, but do you know what I woke up to when I opened my eyeballs?
What?
Bella standing over me with her face in my face, laughing her ass off so hard, she was slobbering.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, thanks, Bella. I could have literally been not breathing and dead, and you're laughing and didn't even call 911. So anyway, yes. So I probably wouldn't have lasted on the show. I probably, given that, but I was going to do that.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
And they loved me. They were going to shoot the pilot because I had to go through like, not a screen test. I had to do all kinds of like video myself doing certain things and talking about things. And then the producers called me and I had to do a, FaceTime pretty much meeting with them, and it was like 4 different things that I had to get through, and I got through all of them and was going to go on, and then they just squashed the whole show. It never even happened. I was depressed. I thought
Delaney said she did sports, some were contact. She's paying for it now 20 years later. I hear you.
Yeah, me too, Delaney. I was a cheerleader and we did something called knee drops. I don't know if anybody knows what those are, but what you do is your legs are together and you jump and you take the back of your heels and you touch your butt. Like you're kneeling, but you're in the air and you jump to an in the air kneel. And then instead of putting your legs down like a normal person, you drop and you land, and they were called knee drops. And they look super impressive as a stunt, but if you don't, they teach you how to land so that you don't hurt yourself. So there was maybe 10 times that I didn't land right.
Ooh.
And now I have really bad knee problems because of that.
I played tennis and volleyball, and I've sprained my left ankle so many times. That sucker is so weak and it hurts all the time. So I
Yeah.
relate.
That
Yeah.
shit catches up to you.
Yeah, it does.
That's Bella tells me that. She goes, "Do you know one day I'm going to be crippled from doing everything I do?" Because, you know, she bends in half and all that.
Oh,
She
yeah.
probably will be.
She'll feel it someday. She'll be like, oh gosh, why did I do that?
That's what I told her. I said, "You better enjoy yourself. Take care of your body, though, and make sure you stretch." And
Yeah.
because when I played basketball, I did dance and I was a cheerleader. I can't remember. I never stretched. I can't remember one time stretching anything. I would just go right into it.
Right.
So, like, that's what you have to do when you're younger. If you're playing sports and you're doing it, so because you're so young and everything in your
Mhm.
body is new,
Yeah.
you can do things without stretching.
Yeah. And you don't think about that someday you'll pay the price for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I think when these kids they get into like dance and sports, and it's very important that the coaches make that part of their training is
Yeah.
to stretch and make that be a discipline, because 20 years later you're not going to be able to walk if you don't take care of your body the right way. Like me, you and Delaney.
Riley said, like, the girl that was on Dance Mom stopped growing. Ooh.
Yes, that happens. It stunts your
Yeah.
growth. That usually happens with gymnasts. That's why
Yeah.
you see a lot of the gymnasts are tiny.
Mm-hmm.
They start them so young, it literally stunts their growth, and they don't get their periods either. It's like it stunts everything, their hormonal
Yeah.
growth, everything, till like they're 20 sometimes.
Yeah. I've heard that before.
Yeah, I read all about that stuff. Bella always,
71 says, I was so uncoordinated in gym that I'd get injured all the time and had no balance.
yeah, I know people like that.
Me too.
Which I forget which girl on Dance Mom's the one that stopped growing. Hi, Tracy. How are you, hon?
Hey, Tracy.
We should have a fundraiser for Delaney and funnel it through OG. What can we name it? We need a name. Delaney, what hurts the most?
Yeah, exactly. We'll have
Delaney's and Painey.
Yes, we'll have a fundraiser for your knee and my ankle, and
Then
yeah.
we'll call it Delaney's and Painey. Give us money.
And then we'll do another one for your knee and another one for my ankle, and we'll just keep having them.
It's her hands. Dehaney.
Oh my God. Salem said.
It was probably Maddie Roddigo. You're probably right. Salem said, go read that. Yeah.
Played baseball and basketball since he was 4, and he's 19 now, but his body hurts him sometimes already. I bet.
Yeah. Here, hold. I gotta answer.
Yeah, that's
Stella.
fine. That's fine. Copa says, who will make the PayPal? Oh, we'll make Christiane do it. We're doing good, Tracy. We're just kind of on here. We popped on last minute just to kind of BS with everybody and see what everybody's up to. I know that guy, right? If we're handing out money, we'll all take some.
Yeah, let's just have a community fund.
Blissful lost her cigarettes. Uh-oh.
Blissful, that's the worst thing. You lost it in the hoarder mess? Listen, look at our community. Blissful lost her cigarettes because she's trying to get on the hoarder show.
Delaney's hurting. Her hands hurt. That guy is so fucking high right now, he says.
And OG Fish has an itchy elbow.
Yes.
What else? What else we got going on in our community?
Does your knee hurt today? Because my ankle does, so.
No.
Well,
my knee doesn't hurt today because I'm being a lazy ass.
I'm glad that your knee doesn't hurt today. My ankle's all braced up today. That's why I'm tired, because the damn thing hurt so bad all night.
Hold on a minute. I have to answer this.
Yep.
Damn work.
Melanie, my daughter, does too. My daughter will be 30 this year, and that girl vapes, and she's constantly like, oh, where's my vape? I can't find it. Oh my God. She just set it down and forget where she puts it. Copa has wet toenails.
Melanie's back hurts. Blissful found her cigarettes. Riley drank way too much Red Bull and has to pee and being mean to everyone at work. Delaney has hemorrhoid issues.
Oh, yeah.
we have a ton of things that we can raise money for.
Look at that guy says he broke his ankle.
71 said her leg needs to be severed off. Oh,
See,
wait.
look at all this stuff. We could have a huge fundraiser, community fundraiser. Texas
Oh, my
said I
goodness.
was pretty much born with no balance because I was born with mild cerebral palsy. I had to basically train myself not to fall and walk better. Oh, wow.
Aw. Aw, that's sad.
Yeah. Tracy
But
has a tipsy-topsy headache.
Blissful's dog has amnesia. I have a 3-legged dog, a cat with 6 fingers, and an obese Persian cat.
I have a cat with a little stubby tail, a Manx cat, and I have another cat that he's just dumb. I love him, but he is just dumb.
We are a bunch of, what did she call us?
Dumbo
weirdos.
Every time I hear Dumbo, I think of Dumbo the elephant for the Disney character. He's cute.
Angie Ray has herniated discs, and OG said we could call the fundraiser Delaney's Donuts.
There we go. I like that.
Yeah, we're a gang of weirdos.
Ooh, Sandy found black mold in the closet. She had to wash everything for days. She's been washing. Oh, yikes.
Oh, hell no, Sandy. You have to use bleach.
Good.
Because the spores get in your lungs. Did you know that?
Be careful.
Delaney wants a weed fund. That's a good idea because that helps with the pain.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that that's a legitimate fundraiser.
Why not? You know?
Let's do it. Can you imagine if we started promoting it?
Oh my God.
The Delaney Needs Weed Fund.
We're already.
Tracy donated $5 to Delaney.
Thank you, honey.
That's for Delaney.
I know, but I'm thanking her anyway because that's sweet.
Oh, 71, did you? Yeah.
Ooh.
That's so bad. You got to be careful, Sandy. That guy said he is the weed fund.
Delaney said she needs someone to roll hers because her hands, and her husband uses a pipe and won't roll them. He hates rolling. Oh, so we need to get her a roller.
Do you need or do you have carpal tunnel syndrome? Is that
her
what
hands
it is?
hurt? Remember, she said her hands hurt. So maybe
I know, but is that carpal tunnel syndrome? Like, what's it called when your hands won't work?
I don't know. That's
or arthritis.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's me every day with my stupid nerve disease that I have.
Girl, I don't have a nerve disease or arthritis, and when I get out of bed, I literally have to half crawl, and like every step I take, I get an inch taller.
The other day, my legs wouldn't work. I got out of bed and it was like, oh, you know, you're used to just walking. And it was like, okay, I wanted to go, but my legs didn't want to follow. It was like, oh shit, I'm going to fall down.
Yeah. You better use your thing.
Yeah.
Use your stick.
I had to use it. They're better today though.
That's good. Well, it's been raining in California in Los Angeles for a month straight. So whoever has elements here are feeling it because I think that's why I can't walk in the morning. I think I have secret arthritis because it started when the weather changed. And I'm like, now I know why my grandma used to say it's raining. I can't walk today. I used to think she was full of shit.
No, my pain doctor, when I go see him, you know, I asked him about that once when it rains or it snows here and it's real cold. I said, it really affects me. And he said, oh, yeah, the weather definitely will affect people. So you're not imagining that. It does.
Yeah, I thought it was an old wives' tale. You know, Delaney's going to hire a day worker in front of Home Depot to roll her. That guy, you always say you live in a damn dumpster. You probably live in a luxurious freaking Los Angeles high rise and have a doorbell man.
Oh, there, Delaney told you what was going on with her hands.
Yeah, see, rheumatoid arthritis and a called Dejurpian.
Oh, I'm sorry, Delaney. That's awful.
Joiter, Google bent hand. Oh, okay. So I got to tell you this story. Oh, they got snow. I haven't seen snow. You know
We did
what?
last week.
I did see snow. I'm lying. Remember I told you?
Yes, you did.
Bella had to perform in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago. The
I'll
weekend of
be
March.
right back.
Okay. The first weekend in March, I believe. It was freaking snow. You have to, if anybody doesn't know, when you go to Las Vegas from Los Angeles, you drive through the desert. There was snow in the desert, all through the sides and on the road, and it was insanity. And then the closer you got to Vegas, the more snow there was. It was insane. I haven't seen snow in 6 years, and I saw it in the damn desert. Did you see any snow, that guy? When you're way more famous? No, I didn't get to party 71. Bella was doing a show, and it was hold on, guys, give me a second. What, Bella? What? You have training today. Isabella, this is the last time, and I'm not playing around with you. No, I don't care. All right, but goodbye. I mean it. Goodbye. All right, sorry guys. Where was I? Yeah, it snowed in Las Vegas and in the desert. It is so much the end of the world, I'm telling you. But we didn't get to party. So she had to do a show. We were only there 3 days. And the first day we had to meet with the producers. The second day was nothing but rehearsals from morning till night. And then Sunday was the show. It was at the Caesar Forum. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Caesar Forum. It's beautiful. It's huge. And then there were 2 shows actually, like an early show and an evening show. And then by the time she was done with the second show, it was 11 p.m. And we went back to the hotel, went to sleep, and woke up on Monday and had to drive back. So I didn't get to do anything fun. I couldn't have anyway, because I guess I could have snuck out of the room and went to a couple parties, Vegas parties, but I would have had to have left Bella in the room alone, and that wouldn't have been responsible.
True.
I didn't even gamble. I didn't even have time to gamble.
What?
I gambled for I got up like an hour before Bella to go down and get a cup of coffee. And I'm like, well, I'll play $20 in the slot. So I played $20 worth of slots. Didn't win and didn't have any more time to go back. So I never win though. Ever.
I don't either.
That's some bullshit. They have those machines set so damn tight.
Oh,
You'd think somebody would win something big once in a while. You know?
Well, it's never me, that's for sure.
And I pay attention to the people that are playing all around me.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I never see anybody win ever, unless they're playing like table games, like blackjack or something. But I never see anybody win on the slots.
No, I've seen people win on the slots here, not in Nebraska, but in Iowa. We just crossed the river to go. And I see people win stuff there, but never me. I don't win anything.
I know 71, but the one that they had us up in, it was called the Tropicana.
Yeah.
It was one of those hotels. It didn't have a club in it, but it was where they have the pool parties, like the famous Vegas pool parties where everybody's naked and, drunk all day and evening. But it was freezing and snowing, so they didn't even have the pool area open. So I couldn't even go downstairs and enjoy myself. They had like little casino bars, but that's not my idea of partying.
No.
The last time I was in Vegas is when I went to see you. And did you 71? No, I didn't know they had one in Atlantic City.
I didn't either.
Deputy Do, she said, now NC wins all the damn time. You're right. I forgot. We do know somebody that hits the slots.
Oh, that's right. How could we forget?
Not only do they hit the slots for thousands, they also get comped $1,000 rooms, suites, not rooms, suites.
Remember I told you that time that we went in Iowa to the Hard Rock, and I don't know why we are not big gamblers at all. And all of a sudden I had a casino host and we could get free sleep
Yes.
all the time and got free food.
Yes.
I have no idea how we ended up with that. Free tickets to shows and just all kinds of stuff. It was
I know
crazy.
they thought you were mistakenly a high roller.
Apparently, because I was like, yeah, I'm a pretty low roller. But it was fun anyway.
I had a friend that used to do those, I forget what they're called, timeshare meetings.
Yeah.
So if you can get, like, you can go to, they go everywhere on these things. So they went to a tropical island, can't remember the name of it right now, but it wasn't your average one that everybody like Cancun. It was something like way cooler. And Vegas, and I think there was one to San Francisco. But if you go online and you look for cheap last minute hotel rooms, literally type that in, the timeshare offers will come up where they'll give you a free 3-day stay, everything included. They even give you like a $50 or $100 gift card to use, like a Visa, prepaid Visa.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is go to their presentation on a timeshare. They try to sell you a timeshare for an hour to an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
And you get a 3-night vacation.
Nice.
Now, of course they shame you if you don't buy it. And they literally say to my friend, oh, you just came for the free hotel, didn't you? Don't you feel like shit? And like, they literally say that stuff to her. But yeah, that's one way to get a trip. It does save a lot of money. Copa said,
Yeah.
Someone said she used to sneak a nice half-gallon of vodka in her bags. Cancun caused you memory loss?
Oh, no.
What were you doing, OG? Epstein Island.
Yeah.
No, that guy. You couldn't even get in. I wanted to go down to the pool, but you couldn't even get in. And it was so freaking windy. Not only was it snowy and cold, it was so windy. I think the temperature was like 45 to 50, if I'm not mistaken. But with the wind, it felt like it was 20. It was absolutely horrible. How can you be in the middle of the desert and it be snowing and you need Uggs and a winter jacket and a scarf and gloves?
Yeah, no kidding.
I was so pissed because it was cold in LA. And I was like, well, at least I'll get to be warm for 3 days.
Right.
It was cold in there.
The last time I went, it was cold too.
Speaking of casinos that Dippity Doo said when NC wins all the time, do you remember when somebody did a video of that hotel that she always goes to and they went and talked to the freaking...
Yes, I do remember that.
The casino manager and got the breakdown of what to get comped, all that stuff, what level you have to be at in a membership. And you had to spend like $10,000 a month to get that stuff or something. Do you remember that video?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So I don't think she was winning. I think she was losing.
Uh-huh.
Me too. That guy said he went to one of those timeshare things and they questioned my manhood in front of me at the time. Spouse, you hit him? You hit the guy?
My God.
Broke his nose and got in trouble with the law. I don't know if you're pissing around because I never know when to believe you, that guy, but they do. They get dirty with you. Like if they think that you just went to cop a hotel stay and all that, they will shame you and say horrible things to make you feel like shit.
Right.
Casinos don't give you free stuff. Yes, that's what I was saying, Melanie.
Well, the Hard Rock did with us, and we didn't spend a lot. I don't know what the deal was with that. I think they must have had us confused with somebody else. But
yeah, you got on some kind of high roller list somehow.
I know, and I don't know why, because we don't spend much. It's like,
didn't you have a guy that was assigned to you?
Yes. Yeah. We sure did. And anytime I wanted to go, I would just email him or call him up and say, hey, we want to come and stay and I want some tickets to the show. And he was like, okay, you're all set. And then we'd get there and they would tell us that we had money comped on our account so we could eat and whatever.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I really think they made a mistake in your favor.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted, let me tell you.
You and me both, Melanie.
Yeah.
So Dippity Doo, that was you? She said, remember when NC said I was at her casino following her with cowboy hat boots on and bad teeth? No, I didn't know that was you. Do you remember when she said that, Leanne?
I do remember when she said that.
I didn't remember who it was, though.
No, me neither.
71 said, I can't even get out of the hills, have eyes, Tom. Let alone do a casino. You mean there's not a casino in everybody's town?
No.
I thought there were. I want to go to an Indian-owned casino because they say they're not as tight. I don't know if
They're
that's true
not.
or not.
They're not. No, we've gone to several here and they're not. I mean, we've won some, but it was much more relaxed.
In California, you can't, they don't have slots in the casinos. So there's like 6 casinos around me, like the famous Hustler and all the, big ass casinos, but
Yeah.
none of them have slot machines in them. It's all just card games or table games. And the only time that you can play slots in California is if you go to the Indian owned casino because they have a law for that. So the nearest Indian casino near me is like 3 to 4 hours away. So
Oh, wow.
I don't go to any of them around here because I don't play table games.
Yeah, I don't usually. I like to play blackjack, but I'm not that good at it. So I don't try to play against. I just play for fun, but I don't play at the casino because I get my butt kicked.
I like to play the slots because I feel like if you put $20 in, you can at least make it last for a half hour.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
right.
I mean?
Yeah.
If you're playing the table game, put $20 down on one blackjack hand or $10, you're done.
Exactly, you're done. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pachanga one, that's the one I want to go to.
My dad taught me how to play. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, my dad taught me to play blackjack when I was probably, 12 or 13, and we would use M&Ms, to put down for our.
Yeah.
And my mom used to just have a fit, like, why are you teaching her that? But it was fun.
I know. I have a similar story because my dad, we're Italian, so they always played on the weekends pinochle. It's a card game, and he taught me that when I was young, and I can't remember how to play it now, but my mom used to get pissed. But yes, I want to go to Pachanga, and then the other one that starts with an M, and I can't remember how to say it. It's beautiful, but they have Missy Elliott's performing there next month. They have, I've never been to them, so they must be pretty big because they have big stars that go and do shows.
Wow.
But yeah, I love playing slots. That guy was a freaking security guard at the Hustler.
Oh, wow.
When I first moved there, I had to go see the Hustler casino because I loved the movie.
Yes.
What was the guy's name that created Hustler magazine and owned the casino?
Oh, God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Now that's going to bug me.
Courtney Love played his wife in it, or his girlfriend. I don't know if they were married. I can't remember. But anyway.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I can't think of his name, but I know exactly who you're talking. Yeah, is it Larry Flint?
Yeah, it's Larry
Flint.
I
was fascinated.
Thank you. I was fascinated with that story. And so when we first moved here, I couldn't wait to go see the casino and walk in it. And it's really, there's a lot of like naked lady sculpture. You know what I mean? It would look like something Larry Flint.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Okay.
Hey, Jeff, I got to call you back. Okay. Wait.
If you need to go, we can end our live.
No, that's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But yeah, so it's everything you would picture Larry Flint's casino to look like. And they say when I went that it didn't change much from the way he had it. And he had an office upstairs and everything that he used to go to every day. That guy, is that true? Were you there when he was still alive? Would he go there every day and be in the office? I need to know. Because in the movie, lots of clandestine things happened in his office.
Right.
That guy. The key to blackjack is to get a group to take up a whole table, and then you just have to beat the dealer to get paid. Yeah.
Hey, something to talk about. Good to see you.
Oh, hi. How are ya? Thank you for stopping in.
Oh, geez. I have a cat puking. Wonderful.
Oh, see, we are a mess of humongous
I
weirdos.
know, right? I'm like, great. Just what I wanted to deal with tonight. Oh, well, probably a hairball.
Okay. You know what? My phone is blowing up. I got to deal with some work stuff.
That's
So we'll
fine.
have to go.
Thanks,
We'll be
everybody,
back
for
on
coming
tomorrow, right?
by. Just
Are we coming
listen.
on tomorrow with our
Yeah, we can.
interrogation?
Yeah, we can.
Are we doing that interrogation you said about?
Yeah, I think so. We can
Okay.
do, we don't have to listen to the whole thing. We're going to talk about Slender Man, the Slender Man stabbings.
With the two girls. They were what,
Yes.
12 and 14?
I don't even think they were 14. I think they were like maybe 12 and 13. They were really young. And we'll do the one that has some serious problems. And just to watch her during the interrogation when they leave the room, she does some crazy stuff.
Okay.
It's interesting. So I'll get that video to you. But yeah, look forward to that tomorrow.
All right. I'll make a, what do you call it? What do you call it? I can't even remember. We haven't done a thing in so long.
Yeah.
A banner or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll put up
And
the
we'll
thing.
talk about Slender Man a little bit first. So if you don't know who Slender Man is. Oh, thank you, Texas, for coming.
Oh, yes. We love when you guys come and spend time with
So
us.
tomorrow we'll have a little bit of the paranormal in with an interrogation. I know some people like that. So
Yes, I want to do some paranormal stuff.
we will. Slender Man will be a good one.
And I'll do it tomorrow, but I want to tell everybody I just had a paranormal experience. Remember Leanne, me and Bella
Yes.
both.
Yes,
Bella
I do.
had it the one day, and then the very next day I had it.
Yes, I remember
So
that.
I want to tell everybody about it because it's creepy. But okay.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.